Welcome to Cultural Hours. I'm your host, Linda Powers. We're live at the Tribeca Film Festival. We're here to see Red Belt, directed by David Mamet.
I'd also like to thank Michael Bachman and Tom Bernard because I took them the idea about a movie about Jiu-Jitsu, and they said, yeah, sure. And then you'd stand up. We have the producer, Chris Ann Burgess. And we have our post-production supervisor, Luca Borghese, did an incredible job. And finally, from behind the cameras, we have my great friend and colleague and the great cutter, Barbara Tulliver. Barbara, are you there?
David Mamet.
Oh, okay, good.
What do you mean?
I saw him in a movie. Didn't he make a movie?
Yeah.
He was terrific.
Wow, I'm going to tell him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Please do. I thought he was great.
Where are you living now, in L.A.?
Yeah.
So do you get serious? Do you get to hear him anymore?
I don't know what I get because I just got a new car and I don't know how to turn the damn radio on.
Well, we'll have to take care of that for you.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Well, Scott Farrell, who's on one of Howard's channels, is the ringside announcer.
Indeed he is. He was great. He's really terrific.
And what do you think about that voice of his?
I love it. I mean, I grew up in the era where there's still the guys from the old days of radio. And the guys from the old days of radio, Ed Murrow and his generation were like the last. But I mean, going back to H.V. Kaltenborn and those guys who talked like this because they had to cut through the static. So all of the announcers in the early days of radio in the 30s and the 40s had a voice that had to cut through the static. And all their voices were extraordinarily distinctive. I love Scott's voice.
I'm just...
Okay, that's enough now because I don't want to...
What is his magic, do you think?
Howard Stone's magic? I think it's his incredible restraint.
In what way?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
But that's just because our lives drifted apart. I went to be a reclusive wordsmith, and she went on to become an intergalactically famous idol and icon.
Good luck with the film.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Mamet.
Hiya.
Such an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Now, this film, how did you come up with the idea? I heard you've been training. Did you get the idea as you were training, or is this something...
Well, I've been training in Jiu-Jitsu for a number of years, and so it's about the art of Jiu-Jitsu, and it's also about the world of Jiu-Jitsu and all the various people who live in that world, because the place where I train are all very, very serious fighters. I mean, it's not mainly people who go into to learn self-defense like myself, but it's a lot of police officers and a lot of special forces and a lot of bouncers and people who could and must go someplace to learn the best way to defend themselves physically, because they do it for a living, and they chose to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And so it's a movie about those guys and their hero teacher, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor.
And then how did you get ideas about the emotional side of it?
I never have any emotional ideas because I'm basically emotionally I'm very retarded. But I think a lot about drama and about human interaction.
So is there a twist at the end in this one?
You bet there is.
Okay, I can't wait to see.
There's a couple twists in the middle too.
Can you show us a jiu-jitsu move?
I could, but it really would be inappropriate.
Oh, why? Thank you.
Wait a second. That's a jiu-jitsu move.
Oh, you tricked me.
Yeah, sure. If I get you to move to the side, all of a sudden, now you're defeated, right?
Okay.
Because you're at a very weak angle, you're looking that way, and I'm at a very strong angle. So part of jiu-jitsu is not to oppose force to force.
Okay.
You use the easiest way possible to deflect the other person's force. So
especially for a woman, I need to know this.
Well, it's great for women. In fact, that's part of one of the major elements of the movie is Emily Mortimer, who plays a woman who's been extraordinarily abused, goes to the jiu-jitsu studio by accident because she hit the guy's car, and he says, "Let me help you." And she says, "No, there's no way you can help me. There's no way. I'm weak. I'm a woman. You're strong. You're a man. This man abused me. There's nothing you can do." And he teaches her that she's wrong and teaches her how to deflect force.
That's fascinating. I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much.
Enjoy it.
In the Cultural Hours. Is that your real name, Powers? Right, nice.
So tell me about you in the film. What was it like for you in the film?
Yes. I play Snowflake. I play the assistant to Chiwetel's character. I sort of help run. It was a dream, absolute dream. He's so funny, and he's he's a very compassionate person. You know, he thinks you're going to make a very lewd, funny joke, and then you realize it's actually a very touching story he's telling you, and it's a lead-in towards the scene we're about to do. So he's very sneaky that way. He comes in, you think you're just kind of shooting the shit with, you think you're shooting the shit with David Mamet. How cool is this? And really, the whole time he's like, well, the story I told you, much like the priest, that's what Snowflake is like in this scene. And it's like, wow, I didn't even see it coming. And then before you know it, you just want to shoot, and you should. It's great. What's up, brother?
Good to see you,
How
man.
you doing? Everything good?
You look great in the movie, man.
Thanks,
I loved
brother.
it. It was
fun
awesome.
working with you on that one.
He helped me the entire day because I had no clue what I was doing, and I had never done anything in a movie before. And he was my one-day movie guide, teacher, ambassador, and overall, he kept me from getting my face beat in.
And you did great. You did wonderful. When you watch
I couldn't even believe I made the final cut. I thought I'd be the first one they'd throw out of the movie. I can't believe I made it.
The camera loves you, brother.
You're the man. It's good to see you again,
good to see you. We're going to hang out, yeah? All right, let's get moving. Thank you, Powers from Hours.
Thank you. So, as you can see, we met some fascinating people into Jiu-Jitsu and Brazilian martial arts, and David Mamet, of all people. Wonderful guy, very talented. We'll let you know about the film. This is Linda Powers of Cultural Hours.